How to find valency of an element and simple method of finding valency of an element. Before starting the lecture, click on the subscribe button and get access to our 100 of unique and simple lectures for free. Firstly, let me teach you the concept of atomic structure and shells or orbits. Well, we know that there are fixed circular paths around the nucleus of any atom called shells or orbits. The first shell or orbit is called K shell, the second shell is called L shell, the third shell is called M shell, and the fourth shell is called N shell. Now listen carefully. If there are 2 electrons in K shell, it is stable. If there are 8 electrons in L shell, M shell and N shell, they are considered stable. Hence note it down that K shell attains stability if there are 2 electrons present in it. L, M and N shells attain stability if there are 8 electrons in them. Now what is outermost shell or valence shell? Well, the last shell of any atom is called outermost shell or valence shell. For example, the last shell of hydrogen is K shell. So it is also called outermost shell or valence shell. Also you should note it down that in the outermost shell of metals, there is either 1, 2, 3 or 4 electrons. And metals lose electrons, while in the outermost shell of nonmetals, there are 5, 6 or 7 electrons and nonmetals gain electrons. Now how to find valency of an element or atom? Well, consider hydrogen. We know that the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. There is only 1 electron in K shell, and it is also the outermost shell of hydrogen atom. We know that K shell is only stable if there are 2 electrons present in it. So hydrogen needs 1 more electron in K shell to attain stability. Hence the valency of hydrogen is 1. The second element is helium, and its atomic number is 2. So there are 2 electrons in K shell of helium. The outermost shell or K shell of helium is stable. Hence helium needs no electron because already the K shell of helium is complete. So its valency is 0. The third element is lithium, and its atomic number is 3. K shell can accommodate 2 electrons and 1 electron of lithium is present in L shell. The outermost shell of lithium is L shell. We have learned in the previous slide that if there is 1, 2, 3 or 4 electrons in outermost shell of any element, it is a metal. And we also learned that metals lose electrons. So lithium is a metal. Lithium will also lose this 1 electron and its K shell having 2 electrons attains stability. So the trick I use is 1 is less than 4. Thus the valency of lithium is 1. The fourth element is beryllium, and its atomic number is 4. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 2 electrons in L shell of beryllium. The outermost shell of beryllium is L shell. 2 is less than 4, so the valency of beryllium is 2. The fifth element is boron, and its atomic number is 5. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 3 electrons in L shell of boron. The outermost shell of boron is L shell. 3 is less than 4, hence boron is metal, thus the valency of boron is 3. The sixth element is carbon, and its atomic number is 6. There are 2 electrons in the K shell and 4 electrons in the L shell of carbon. The outermost shell of carbon is L shell. Here 4 is equal to 4, so carbon needs 4 more electrons in L shell to attain stability. Thus the valency of carbon is 4. The seventh element is nitrogen and its atomic number is 7. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 5 electrons in L shell of nitrogen. We have learned in the previous slide that if there are 5, 6 or 7 electrons in the outermost shell of an element, it is a non-metal and they gain electrons. Therefore, nitrogen is a non-metal due to 5 electrons in the outermost shell. We know that nitrogen needs 3 more electrons in L shell to attain stability. Our 5 is greater than 4, so 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Thus the valency of nitrogen is 3. The 8th element is oxygen and its atomic number is 8. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 6 electrons in L shell of oxygen. 6 is greater than 4, so 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Thus the valency of oxygen is 2. The 9th element is fluorine and its atomic number is 9. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 7 electrons in L shell of fluorine. 7 is greater than 4, so 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Thus the valency of fluorine is 1. The 10th element is neon and its atomic number is 10. There are 2 electrons in K shell and 8 electrons in L shell of neon. So already the L shell of neon is completed. Thus the valency of neon is 0. The 11th element is sodium and its atomic number is 11. There are 2 electrons in K shell, 8 electrons in L shell and 1 electron in M shell of sodium. 1 is less than 4, so sodium is a metal and its valency is 1. The 12th element is magnesium and its atomic number is 12. There are 2 electrons in K shell, 8 electrons in L shell and 2 electrons in M shell of magnesium. 2 is less than 4, thus the valency of magnesium is 2. The 13th element is aluminium and its atomic number is 13. There are 2 electrons in K shell, 8 electrons in L shell and 3 electrons in M shell of aluminium. 3 is smaller than 4, thus the valency of aluminium is 3. The 14th element is silicon. There are 2 electrons in K shell, 8 electrons in L shell and 4 electrons in M shell. 4 is equal to 4, so silicon needs 4 more electrons in M shell to complete 8 electrons and attain stability. Thus the valency of silicon is 4. The 15th element is phosphorus and its atomic number is 15. There are 2 electrons in K shell, 8 electrons in L shell and 5 electrons in M shell. 5 is greater than 4, so 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Thus the valency of phosphorus is 3. I hope you have learned this method of finding valency of any element. This was all about finding valency.